how to handle rejection. Is rejection something that scares you and stops you moving forward in what you want in life? Well, today I'm going to talk about this and some points you can use to move forward that I've used in my life. So welcome back to the Self-Esteem and Confidence Mindset podcast. I thought this came up for me because I've worked through this a lot, and if I said the fear was never there again, I'd be lying because I'm a human being, right? But I've changed my relationship with the fear of rejection so much over my life. And actually, we were talking about this on one of our coaching calls, a program I'm in because I'm always working myself. And we were talking about judgment, and people are like, I'm scared of being judged. You're always going to be judged. Hate to break it to you, you're always going to get judged. That's what the lead coach said. And I agree. You're always going to be judged no matter what you do, right? We just do that as human beings. Like, a person could just walk past you in the street, you're judging them, right? It happens, right? Now, there's the people obviously who go on social media and troll other people as well and put comments and things like that, or like look at someone and say, oh, that's rubbish. People who are successful and doing well in an area don't do that to other people because unless someone's highly offended them, of course, they might have something to say. But generally, even then, they're so focused on their mission and doing what they love, they don't have time for that. So people who are like trolling are just people who have too much time on their hands and are just like hurt human beings, and therefore they want to project it on someone else, in my personal view, if you've had that. I get one or two comments like that, not massively, but I know where it's from, so I don't spend any time arguing with them. So I used to be terrified to even ask questions to people. Like, oh my God, what if I ask a question they think I'm stupid? What if I read an email and someone's not like what I've requested on them? Having a project management career, that's highly likely. Or asking for things, asking for favors and things like that. I used to be terrified, right? Now, like, I ask people for loads of things, not like I want this to like everyone every day, but like, I'm not afraid to reach out to my network and talk about business. I'm not afraid to talk to people about money or an opportunity to work together. Like, I'm not afraid to promote myself, right? I've done sales, I market, I do all these kind of things. And this was from a guy who was so scared to talk in like rooms because he was scared of people judging him. So I really want to give some tips and value to you today, because it kind of pisses me off when people are like, oh, I'm so scared of rejection, I can't do anything. Like, you're special. You're not special if you think you're the only person with fear of rejection. Everyone has it, right? And it's about working through that and how we can do it. Just calling that out, because I wouldn't be doing a good job if I didn't call that out. People talk like, I'm scared of rejection, therefore I can't do it. Everyone has rejection. Everyone goes through imposter syndrome and self-doubt. It's human beings. But our attitude and our willingness to serve other people and do something bigger than us, than this stupid little voice in our head, differs from person to person. And that's why some people get stuck. So I want to give you some tips to get forward with this if you struggle with it a little bit. And again, if you get caught up on rejection, the fear of rejection that holds you back, that's okay. Because from time to time, but then if it's constantly holding you back in life, well, maybe evaluate like what is actually going on. So I want to give you some tips today. Number one, you've got to learn to accept yourself. If you're relying on the other world to give you validation, the rest of the world to give you validation, people you date to give you validation, your job to give you validation, business deals and general people to give you validation, that's a recipe for disaster, because guess what? That's completely out of your control. So instead, learn to accept yourself as the foundation. Sit with yourself every single day for 10 to 20 minutes, I'm going to recommend. No less than 10. You can find 10 minutes. You can definitely find 10 minutes, whatever situation you are in life, right? And just sit with yourself for 10 minutes and really look at yourself in the mirror, talk to yourself, tell yourself, understand what the blockers from accepting yourself. Because as human beings, I believe, and look at babies, we're all born with this like high level of self-esteem. We think we matter, we cry, we ask for attention. But then something's come in and changed that perception, right? We wouldn't be here if we weren't enough, right? On this planet, right? It's a miracle to be here, and you're here, right? So you're amazingly more than good enough, right? But learn to accept yourself. Learn to push away any of the lies that you're not good enough or this and that. Just really learn to truly accept yourself. Okay, so that's the key. And just spend some time on that every single day. Now, don't just sit there and say all these affirmations and praise yourself. That's amazing. That's one part of it. But if you just do that and don't take any action, then you're going to be limited, and then that self-talk and that work's not going to last. So the other part of it that I've learned I've had to do is actually take the courageous action. And that does not mean you need to jump in front of a crowd of 1,000 people and do a speech. No, that's your first step. No, it could be just speaking to someone you're a little bit nervous about, just saying, hello, good morning, right? It could be volunteering to lead a small meeting. It could be posting a 10-second video online that you're on something you're passionate about. It can be a small step, right? It does not have to be big. And the key bit to it, really key, you may forget it, but it's so, so critical, is celebrate the courageous action, however small it is. Because the more you celebrate, the more you're going to feel good, and the more you want to do more of it. Pat yourself on the back, smile, jump around excited. I have a habit of jumping around excited and being like, yes, I did that. Yes, yes, yes. Playing some music, looking like a nutter to anyone looking through my window. It's fun, right? So do that. You don't have to jump out. And if you're scared of rejection a lot, you don't have to jump in front of your neighbor and start dancing, right? Or anything like that. You just go, yes, pat yourself on the back in private, right? You did that small, courageous action. Make sure you praise yourself, though. If you take the action without praising, it's not going to give you such a big impact. Number 3 is just note your triggers coming up. Actually, sorry. Number 3 is start small. Emphasize that. Starting small every single day and just taking that small action. That's kind of what I said on the last point. I kind of wrapped 2 points up into one, but I meant to divide it. So starting small, like I just first started off on YouTube with a few minutes as a video. I posted it. My first step was not to do a speech in front of thousands of people, right? Which in fact would be difficult as a first step because people would want your credibility as a speaker, of course. But like, I took a first step to just present in front of 10 people in the room when I was scared of presenting, right? And I built up that confidence over time. I did more and more of it, right? Just start small. And then number 4, this is number 4, is note the triggers that are coming up. If you get a feeling in your body from someone saying something or doing something or hearing something, and you get like a in the chest, your body is always giving you indicators of what to look at. Subconsciously, something's going on. There's some kind of belief or some kind of emotional wound within you. So just keep noting down those triggers. Okay, I'm scared of speaking to this person. I noticed that. Just make a note on your phone, right? You don't have to journal it every time it comes up because that'd be exhausting. Just make a note. That's what I do. It's like, okay, I said that yesterday, and then someone said that, and I had a little bit of anger in me. That's an example for me. Interesting. What do I need to look at? I had that view about that person. Interesting. What do I need to look at? But in this case, when you feel a sense of rejection, you're like, oh, that's strange. Note it, because that'll give you clues on what you need to look at a little bit more, I personally found. And then what I do is daily, I'll do some time with myself and just journal, do some meditation, those kind of things. Just to like look at actually some of these patterns and what's coming up for me. Because that can give me a clue as to what my beliefs are and what my behaviors are showing me. So those are my tips today on handling rejection. Again, I just want to emphasize that there is a part that you will actually have to take the action. You can think all the way you want. Like thinking is good, training your mind, understanding your triggers. Great, amazing. Do all that 100%. But do it alongside taking courageous action. Just do small things every day that scare you so you can build your confidence. And we know this, but we don't always do it. I've been there. I knew it at first, but I didn't do it. So I didn't know it. You only know it when you're doing it, in my personal view. So make sure you're taking the courageous action. And sometimes the brain comes out with BS excuses like, oh, it's not the right time. Oh, I'm so busy, blah, 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 all these kind of things, when actually it's fear underneath. So to recap, number 1, learn to accept yourself first. Number 2, as I said, take that courageous action, regardless of the outcome, and celebrate. Even if it doesn't go to plan, celebrate your effort. Number 3, start small. And number 4, note the triggers coming up, because that can give you an indication of what's going on underneath that you can look at in more deeper detail. So that's what I got for you today. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you for being here and watching this and listening to this. I really do value the support I get here. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. And remember to lead with your heart and not with fear.